Here we are about a year post Hurricane Ian, and the thing that strikes me so much is in the past year is the resilience of so many of our native flora and fauna, the gopher tortoises, the bird life, all rebounding. Got a long way to recover. A lot of the infrastructure has to be recovered still, but the resiliency of our ecosystems, it never ceases to amaze me.
Hey guys, Ranger Tony. 1 year post Hurricane Ian, we have learned so much. I think the number one thing is about resiliency. Wildlife is resilient, and I can't believe if a family of raccoons can hold on to 160-mile-an-hour winds, we too can survive. Community is number one. Stuff is stuff. You can always get it back. But together we are rebuilding and making these islands stronger.
The best thing about the recovery, almost a year, are the people. Everyone is united in believing that we are going to have a comeback. Just look around you and you'll find all the green that's sprouting up.
1 year post Ian, the thing I learned most is that community doesn't have to be who you're with, because even though everyone was scattered to the winds by the hurricane, I've never seen people come together like I did after the storm.
How's it going, everybody? This is Adam over at Tarpon Bay Explorers, the concession to the J. Norwood Ding Darling National Wildlife Refuge here on Sanibel. And I'm standing here in front of Tarpon Bay 1 year after Hurricane Ian. Pretty wild that a year has flown by so quickly, but we're still here, we're standing strong. We plan on reopening, so we're closed right now for the month of September, but we plan on reopening October 2nd. Got plenty of paddle boards, plenty of kayaks. We'll have a kayak tour once or twice a week, and we'll have tram tours on Thursdays at 10 and 1. So we still have lots going on. The island is just getting stronger and stronger and more beautiful as the days go on, and we're really looking forward to opening back up and seeing you guys soon.
1 year later, I guess I'd have to say that what I've learned is how to remain positive when it doesn't seem like there is positivity in the first few days. When we all entered the refuge, entered our homes, it seemed overwhelming, but one day at a time, and here we are a year later, and we're doing really well, and opening our doors and welcoming you back.
Well, as we recover here at Ding Darling National Wildlife Refuge, the one thing I've learned that is most important to the recovery is people and the team I work with. And I feel blessed every day that I get to come here at a beautiful place like Sanibel Island, and I get to work with the folks that I do and the community that I work for. And a devastating event like this really puts that into perspective. And it's something I'll never forget, and that is what keeps me going on a daily basis.
1 year post Hurricane Ian, I learned how extremely important it is to rely on and lean on your support networks and community. When you've gone through and experienced a community-wide disaster, it's bad, but it is heartening to know that there are other people around you that can commiserate and have experienced what you have and can empathize and just lean on that and, ask people for help and hope.
I cannot believe that we're coming up on 1 year post Ian. It has been a crazy journey. The past year has gone by so fast and so slow at the same time. Stepping foot on the island after the storm, where there was not one green leaf in sight, was very heart-wrenching, humbling, and as a Florida native, Fort Myers native, I've never seen Sanibel Island like that. So it was definitely a full circle moment to be a ranger working here during this time. And what I've learned is that you can't do anything without the team around you and support and caring for yourself. Taking care of yourself is everything. That's what I've learned, and it's how I've been able to be there for the people around me and for my team. It's amazing to see how resilient nature is and the way that it comes back. This strangler fig has lost its leaves many times, even after the storm. And it's incredible, and it makes us want to keep going forward, and we love this place. We're going to continue to love this place, and it's only going to get better from here. And I'm just grateful for everybody that's been a part of this healing process, and we're all in it together.
Hi. One thing I have learned is I'll never stay for another hurricane again. It was horrific. And also the community here on Sanibel, how we all came together to help each other, was awesome.
So I guess what I realized is that I shouldn't be angry at nature, because we treat nature a lot worse than nature treated us, and probably we deserved it. I learned some good lessons from it. I learned what was really important in life. I learned that life and family and friends and love are more important than things and possessions. And I've really become a person to shed possessions, actually. I don't want things anymore. I don't want stuff. I've stopped buying things and really just concentrated on, found out what I really could live without. And so concentrate on what I really need and not just what I want. And somebody said something very important to me is, when you're feeling bad for yourself, just do something nice for somebody else.
1 year post Ian, what have you learned?
What have I learned? That you must take nature serious. Be prepared for all eventualities. On top of all that, weep not for what you have lost, but be thankful what you still have.
All right, 1 year post Ian, what have you learned of this year?
I've learned a few things. On a personal level, I think the most important thing was to appreciate the simple things in life. I was very fortunate. All I lost was a vehicle in Hurricane Ian. My home was okay, where I have many friends that lost everything. So I just was appreciative for having a home to go to and not having to worry about rebuilding and all that. So we really take for granted the simple things in life, and people need to appreciate that more. On a professional level, I am the urban education leader for the WOW, and WOW was out 1 month post Hurricane Ian. And I have to give a lot of thanks to Lee County School District and John Bailey, environmental educator, who joined the WOW team, and we truly worked as a team in order to teach over 7,000 students in the 6 months that we were out. So I am just so grateful for them.
For me, I evacuated on the Sunday before, and thinking I was coming back in 3 days, ended up being 5.5 months. And like she said, I lost pretty much all my family heirlooms, but what I learned, one, is life will find a way. The community that exists down here, I had chills because they reached out, even though I wasn't here. I'm on an island, and keeping track, and then I would hear about the wildlife when I got home. Finally, I was thrilled that my black racer was still in the yard, and that I had a box turtle take refuge in my sea grape debris. So life will find a way. I was so excited about that. And it continues to find a way. Our plant life, our migrating birds, they're coming back, and our sea turtles had a beautiful season, and it continues to find a way. It just keeps hope alive.
Yeah, you guys are ding strong.
Yes, ding strong.
Ding strong.
Strong.